It is Friday, May 24th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's Friday, so we're going to be solving the first of two themeless puzzles for the week. Might be a tricky one. It's Friday. Might have some misdirection, some punniness. Let's find out. And this potentially misdirecting and punny edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Dre, Casey Brandt, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster, the ineffable Josh Borto, and the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler. Thank you so much to the 5 of them benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel. They make it a part of my ongoing daily work, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to those 5, and thanks to everybody who sustains and supports the channel through the Patreon campaign. If you'd like to do so, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve, or click the description field link. You'll find there all of the bonus videos available to patrons, and for benefactors, like those I just mentioned, the official Let's Check the Crosses Daily Solve mug as well. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel at any level. I really do appreciate it. And thanks as well if you subscribe on YouTube. That's a big help. You can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community, which is linked in the description field. So check that out as well. And let's get on to the crossword. This is, I believe, the second crossword by Carolyn Davies Lynch. It's a themeless Friday puzzle, which was edited once again by Joel Faliano. Let's start solving, see how we get on today. Right. Interesting. I mean, I assume this won't be something like, okay, I don't think we would have that in an answer. I think we could have that in a clue or in a theme answer, in a themed puzzle, but I don't think that's what this is going to be. Could be something like, I'm sure, sort of sarcastic. Oh, I'm sure, right. But there are probably other possibilities. I'll look at this one just in case. Antelope that can leap up to 10 feet off the ground. An impala, I think, is essentially an antelope. I don't know if it can leap 10 feet off the ground, but it would start with I. People often drink it up. Up. It's served up. A martini. Yes, very good. I like that clue. So if you serve a drink up, you'd serve it in stemware without ice, or I guess you could potentially. Could you serve up rocks? Could you have a drink served up with ice in it? I don't know. Anyway, a martini wouldn't be served with ice, but it would be served up as well. Okay, so there we go. Repetition of self-calming movements such as finger tapping or hair twirling. Repetition. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Sorry, with an S, I'm not sure. Cougar's opponent in an annual rivalry game. This will be a school, presumably. I don't know the answer. Recharge one's batteries. Rest. I mean, I wonder if the shore bit is wrong. M looks right. The I is probably impala. Let's put it in. You are an español. Está. Some eyeshadows. Mauves? I'm probably missing something obvious there. Cougar's opponent in an annual rivalry game. One in the right place at the right time. Right being spelled like a religious rite rather than right as in correct. A priest. There we go. Okay. That's not what I expected this to look like. I just have no clue about this one, unfortunately. Okay, it might be pressed for cash. An ATM, you'd sort of press buttons on it. Is that what we're getting at? Maybe. City that's northwest of Cusco, or a city that's northwest of Columbus. Oh, Lima, probably. Is there a Lima, Ohio, I guess? Columbus, Ohio, so Lima, Ohio, maybe? As well as, obviously, Lima, Peru. Maybe. It seems plausible. It's probably the answer. Okay, so what's this repetition of self-calming movements? I don't know. This doesn't ring any bell to me. Blank Garibaldi, revolutionary, sometimes called the mother of Italy. Is it Anton? How do I not know Garibaldi's given name? I'm just guessing because of the AN. I don't actually know that that's the case. Oh, that's really annoying. And actually, it doesn't look very good with this T here. No, that doesn't look very good. Okay, it's probably not that. Swear. I can't believe it's so strange that I don't know his full name. Swears. If you swear something, you aver it. You attest to it. I don't think attest to would fit. No. Oh, it would have to, oh, swears. Maybe, no, attests, maybe. Swears, attests. That could be right. This looks strange. With mulish resolve. So if you do something with mulish resolve, you're very obstinate. Obstinately, maybe. Oh, no, this must be martini. Oh, and obstinate wouldn't fit anyway. Score a journalistic coup to get a scoop or something? Oh, this could be ing, repetition. Yeah, the repetition could be something ing. Stimming? I don't know this word, I don't think. Some eyeshadows. Matches? Oh, mattes. As in, right, matte as opposed to, gloss, for instance, or, something with a sheen. That's what this will be. That makes sense for eyeshadow, for some eyeshadows. Okay. Oh, this is University of Utah. I don't even know who the Cougars are. I bet these things up here are correct now. So stimming, okay, that must be what that is. Is it Anito Garibaldi? I don't know how. Oh, mother of Italy. I was thinking of the wrong Garibaldi. Sorry about that. Anita. Ah, I didn't even. I must have read this aloud and then not. I think I got immediately distracted by not knowing Garibaldi's first name, thinking of different Garibaldi, that I just completely didn't parse the rest of the clue. Well, that was even more absurd than my original embarrassment. I doubled down on it. Okay, so movie droid familiarly is R2, as in R2D2 from Star Wars, and then with mulish, so there's a given name I know. With mulish resolve, intractably would be the adverb version of it. There we go. So if you acted with mulish resolve, you acted in an intractable manner. You acted intractably. You would not cooperate. Okay, city known as the Hollywood of the South. Atlanta. I think Atlanta has a lot of film and television work there. That's probably right. To score a journalistic coup is to, maybe it's get the scoop. Yes, it is. To get the scoop, to get the story first. Gaseous cloud in which suns and planets form a solar nebula? I don't think that's right. Okay, strategies are something. What about this? Humble dwelling. A humble dwelling would be I'm not sure, slums? I don't really know what this would be. Alias blank you that somebody. I don't know. Okay, wedding staple with the line, take it back now, y'all. Weddings. This is a song played at weddings, presumably? I don't know. Basic sets of supplies are, don't know, doubly better, twice as good? That's pretty straightforward. Hopefully that one's correct. Fourth card in Texas Hold'em. Fourth card. Oh, yeah, these all have names, like the flop. There's the river, and maybe it's the flop, just because it's one of the only ones I can remember. Let's try it and see. I don't know if that's actually right. Cousin on an old, no, I don't think it is. Because cousin on an old sitcom, I assume, is going to be cousin It from the Addams Family, right? I think. So, cooking product originally invented for soap making. Don't know. That's interesting, but I don't know the answer. Part of a clutch. I assume it means a clutch as in a a sort of little bag as opposed to a clutch in a manual transmission vehicle. But I don't know that that's right. I don't know. This "the" could be wrong as well. Many Eras Tours attendees of Swifties. That's Taylor Swift's recent, I guess, tour. Present, recent. Basic sets of supplies. Starter kits or starter sets, something like that. Oh, tactics or strategies. There we go. Oh, that was straightforward. I should have thought of that. Humble dwelling, a shack. That could be a humble dwelling. There we go. Part of a clutch. Oh, right. No, it is manual transmission, I guess. A stick. Okay, I think that must be the answer. Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? Maybe not. Oh, okay. Fourth card in Texas Hold'em. Officials showing 50 across informally. Refs, probably referees. What's this? Consequences of some serious foul play. Red cards, maybe? This seems plausible to me. So this is going to be the something. So what is this? What is the part of a clutch? How do I not see whatever this is? Thick? I don't know what this is. Cooking product originally invented for soap making. This is a tough puzzle for me today. Some are presidential. There are lots of different presidential things that a president might have. Jamaican patois, e.g. dialect. What are we looking for? Oh, Creole. It's a Creole. It's an example of a Creole, which is a category of language that is sort of a hybrid, a standardized hybrid. Okay, that's probably it. Oh, the turn. That's one of those poker phrases. That's what it'll be. I think that's probably right. Okay, so some are presidential. Just not sure what this is yet. Still, cooking product. Ends with an E, probably. Commencement. Oh, commencements. Ensues? Doesn't really work. Onsets. There we go. That's what it is. A commencement is a beginning, an onset. So what is this? Oh, Crisco, shortening. Invented for soap baking. Okay, I didn't know that. That is interesting. So what is this? Part of a clutch. Oh, I was thinking in my mind. A clutch is a collection of some kind of animal, but I couldn't think what it was, and then I sort of just forgot about it. But yes, a clutch of chicks, I guess, of chickens. Okay, baby chickens. That I didn't specifically remember that, but it sounds right now that I see it. Okay, some are presidential. Presidential suites in a hotel. They often will have a sort of presidential suite, a very fancy one. Where to find a phalanx bone in your toe. There we go. It's kept in the loop. A belt is kept in belt loops. Some corporate takeovers are buyouts. There we go. Urban fleet, an urban fleet of buses. And shapeless forms are blobs. So, oh, right. Here's the solar. Oh, it was a solar nebula. Yeah, that was it. That BU suggests that's correct. And then doubly better is not twice as good, it's twice as nice, which is nicer. It rhymes. It's twice as nice, you could even say. Basic sets of supplies are starter, right? It could be kits or sets still. Word derived from the Old Norse for stick of wood. Interesting, ending with an I. I'm not sure. Oh, ski. Yes, a ski is essentially a stick of wood. Well, traditionally would have been wood. It's probably not really these days. It's some kind of composite material. But anyway, there we go. So Alia's, are you that somebody? Oh, that's pretty straightforward. I probably could have guessed that if I thought about it. So wedding staple with the line, take it back now, y'all, is, cha-cha slide? It sounds vaguely familiar in some corner of my brain. I think that must be right. Hit as the lights is to flick the light switch there. That's what it is. Commuting costs are fares. Mac maker. Does this mean Mac is in a kind of Macintosh a coat, like a raincoat? I'm not sure what we're referring to here. Okay. They bring a lot to the table. Waiters, right? It's plural, of course. Sorry about that. Mac maker. What is this? I don't know. I mean, it's obviously not a Macintosh computer. I don't know how that would be relevant here. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Get bent out of shape is to warp, so wood could warp. I'll count us in on 3, so maybe a musician could say, I'll count us in. Well, yeah, you wouldn't say, if you're counting someone musically, you wouldn't say on 3. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're saying on 3, we're all going to lift the heavy thing together. It's that kind of thing. Okay, comedian Margaret Cho is a comedian. Bends down, you stoops down. Watch over, you tend to someone, you watch over them. And metal that cries when bent. Tin? Yeah, that must be right. Urban areas informally are metro areas, metropolitan areas. And Wyoming's equal rights, e.g. Oh, is that its motto? That's interesting. Didn't know that. The U.S. state of Wyoming. Acclimatize is to sort of get accustomed to something, to orient yourself towards it. And you are en español. All right, eres. There we go. Okay, so we've got. Were these clues phrased the same way? Eres and. Yeah, está. There we go. Okay, well, good. All right, Mac make. All right, I don't know what that is. Yes, I would love that. Please do. Okay. When you get to be this old, doesn't strike out, say. Probably ends with an S. Stays? Maybe this isn't please do. Likewise, same. No, it looks like it is. When you get to be this old, at my age. Oh, stets, I see. Okay, so it means doesn't strike out in with respect to proofreading. So if you're editing a document, and you don't want something to be, you indicated delete this, but then you say I don't want it to be struck out. You'd put stet, which means ignore my instruction, leave it in. Yes, I would like that. So this is please do. Lacking for short, abbreviation. Oh, I don't know. Lacking. Don't know why I can't see what that is. Things that blend in synesthesia, senses. So you could, overlap and conflate different senses like sight and sound, for instance. Okay, Trojan hero claimed as an ancestor by Julius Caesar and Augustus. Aeneas. Surely that's right. Let's just see if I can figure out what Mac maker is. I don't know why this is so elusive. Italian counterpart to mattina. Oh, I don't know what this is. Is this not right? SN, Italian counterpart. Trojan hero claimed as an ancestor by Julius Caesar and Augustus. It must be Aeneas. Who else could it possibly be ending in this way? Oh no, I must be spelling it wrong. It's just, this looks so strange to begin an Italian word. I'm going to come back to it. I think that's probably right in some fashion. Place to chill. A ledge? Maybe you'd... No, fridge. I was thinking put a pie on a windowsill on a ledge, but no, you just put it in the refrigerator. That's where it chills, not just cools. Chevy SUVs are Tahoes. I think there's a Chevrolet Tahoe is a sport utility vehicle. Oh, craft is mac. Oh, it's mac as in macaroni and cheese. That's what it is. Okay. So it's Kraft, the sort of, processed foods brand. Okay, that's what it is. Finally. So this is Aeneas. But yeah, okay, there's definitely not going to be an N here now. It's even more certain. Oh, Sera? Aeneas. It's spelled, okay, I just mixed up the spelling. What did I have? A-N-A, it's A-E-N. There we go. And then what's this? U.S. research organization since the 1880s. National Institute for Health, I think. So there we go. That was the crossword, the Friday crossword. Tricky puzzle, I thought, today. Tricky for me, anyway. Obviously, these things can be very individual. They can be very particular to a given solver. And this little corner was a tough finish for me. And what else was difficult? There were things I suspected, like solar nebula, but immediately discounted or doubted, and that didn't help. I don't know. It's not so much that there were individual answers that were incredibly brutal. It's just that the whole thing together I found tough, which is, I think what it is better. It's good for a themeless puzzle to be that way rather than to have individually sort of impossible answers. But there we go. That was the Friday crossword. I thought it was a bit of a challenge. Let me know how you felt in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. I am always curious to know. And that's that for today's crossword. I'll be back tomorrow with the Saturday edition of the crossword, which might be a bit trickier than this one. It'll be another themeless puzzle. Join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Friday. Take care.